In this video, I'm going to talk you through how to put together an Amazon FBA product description. And for that, I've also written this guide, which is going to explain exactly what you can and what you can't include. For example, it's a 1,000 character limit, and I'm going to show you where you can include that because it's different depending on whether you have A+ content, whether you have a trademark on your listing or not. So using our previous example, you will see that they actually don't have a description on this listing. So they've got their bullet points. What we're talking about is a description that's slightly different to that. They have A+ content. I believe they have premium A+ content. So that means the description does not appear. They have to include the text within their A+ content. So we're going to talk about how we cover both. This one, for example, I've just found this one. It's got the bullet points, no problem at all there. And what you can see here, it doesn't have any A+ content. So that allows you to include a product description. So this is what I'm talking about in this video. But if you do have A+ content, it's no problem at all because I'm going to show you how you can include it within your A+ content. And the reason you want to do that is because it helps you rank for your keywords included in here. So it's good for SEO, it's good for indexing keywords, and it will help you appear higher in the search results. So this guide talks you through what you should include, and that is essentially explaining that it should be nice and short and sweet, but also cover the points that are going to encourage customers to buy your product. So you definitely want to include relevant keywords, but you don't want to just try and sell the product. You want to explain the features and benefits and why the customer should buy it, what they're going to benefit from using your product as opposed to someone else. So I won't go into too much detail on this particular video. We've covered how to do keyword research previously, and we've also talked about copywriting and how to write persuasive text. So I'm just going to show you here how you can go about adding the description into your A+ content, and then how you should format it if it's just within the standard description. So here, this is just images. Now images, you can add SEO based keywords behind them. However, you don't have much text here that is limiting the amount that you can rank for. So as I said at the beginning, you've got 1,000 characters to work with. I believe that is the same for the A+ content. And this here is some fantastic work. It looks lovely, but they've got quite a limited amount of text in there. So I've just found another example that does a slightly better job just in terms of including the text to go alongside the images. And what that will do, as I said, is help you rank, help you use all 1,000 characters and try to boost you up the rankings, or your products up the products rankings. So they've essentially just copied parts of their description underneath the images. So after each image, you've got a description. It's only short, it's nice and clear for people to read, doesn't break up the images too much, doesn't make it ugly, but it does give you a little bit more information because some customers are more likely to read and some are more likely to look at the images. So it's good to get a mix of both. As I said, the SEO that you get out of this is some of the most important parts of your listing. So when you create your A+ content, which we'll go into in later parts of this course, we will explain how you can actually add in the text within there. Now here, they've got the full product description. Now if you was just to copy this into your listing, which we will explain later, it will come out as one continuous piece of text. It won't have the breaks, it won't have things like the formatting, it won't have bold text, which I appreciate they don't have here. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do that. Simply type into Google Amazon HTML description, and that will come up with an option. Any of these are fine. It's free services, and you will essentially be able to come in here and you can copy and paste your description that you've written, copy and paste it into there, and then it will give you the HTML text. As you can see here, it's got all these parts that are included. So it's not just standard text. You actually need to include this part in your listings, copy and paste that, and then it will come out as a well-written, broken piece of text. You can include underlined, you can include bold parts of your text as opposed to it being one piece. So this is quite a short and sweet video. It is explained in more detail in the guide, and the reason for that is because primarily I want you to have the A+ content, and the description such as this we won't have. So we want it to be included in your A+ content, which we will cover in a later video. All right, well, thank you for watching, and as I say, we'll go into more detail about how to write the description and where to include it within the A+ content module.